Hello. Hello. Merry Christmas. Oh, I can hear myself. I gotta fix that. There we go. Now you can't hear myself either. Except for the one time that I want you to hear. Okay. I think I'm gonna jump right into it. Last time, I got I was presented with quite a jump scare. Did I actually proceed? Did I get a little further? Or did I go back? Oh. My question is answered. I did go back, but not like actually. Look at that little pinky toe. Got like a little dog pinky toe. What did you eat, bud? I don't think there was very much to eat there. My light was acting weird, so I wanted to fix it. Oh, it was stuck on. That's what was going on. So he is licking the walls. And he can see me despite not having eyes. So this isn't all audio cues. I might be able to just go. Oh, unless he yeah, that would have been poorly timed, unfortunately. But now, I don't know what his patrol route is like. Or if he can see me over the table. Oop. There's my answer. Ah, you can't greet me. Give me. Oh, he does have eyes. Oh, duh, because I can blind him. Did I get my son anything for Christmas? You know, Santa really felt that all he was getting this year was coal. And I'm trying to get there. Unfortunately, thanks to the moon's volcanic history, there's not coal, but there is igneous rock that we can use as a substitute. It's not a save, is it? No, this is like a. That's where you look at an X-ray on. Back. Can I read this? January 25th, 1978. Stearine biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to I thought that said slept for some reason. Be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in these samples, and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. August 25th. Proteinogenic amino acids. After everything, it has all been worth it. This is momentous life right here, right now, with us on the moon. I think I read this already. Maybe the canal harbors a more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments log in prep tomorrow, I need to talk with Barbara. But first, what I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence. The loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet I embrace it. I embrace the process. September 29th, I hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on together. I I mean, considering this has definitely got alien inspiration going, whether there's some space mom thing going on that they're going for with that whole concept. The moon is an egg and it's gonna hatch or something. Moon's haunted. Doesn't quite fit. I have my proper flashlight that we turn on for certain occasions, but I'm not allowed to look at apparently. I mean, there was definitely like a plant motif on that wall, but no hidden imagery. Could hide under these, I think. If it comes to it. Yeah. Luck is just not... has not been on our side lately. All I can say. Rewaka. I wonder if they cleared this area out for me a little because this is a safe spot. Wow, there's a lot of goals. We need someone's ID for the cistern flooding. So much for that theory. But why does he want me dead? Okay, I want to see my task, but nice. See, the way Alien Isolation handles the saves is if you... I thought the model was fucked up. Is if you save and load a save, then the alien's position is completely reset and, you know, put in vent space, basically. I'll remember that. Did he come this way? Surely, right? Hear him. He's like on the other side of the wall or something. On the far side. There, yep, I called it, okay. And I can take out the blind... See, what I could have done is I could have prepared the blindometer, but... What if there's hidden markings on the wall that I can look at? Back to tasks. No, you didn't hear that. Really? Okay. The online contamination, need to find the chemical laboratory and compile this infected. Oh yeah, because I have it. I'm infected. Need to locate William Davis. I think he's dead, dude. Oh, that's completed. Completed. In progress, the canal. Terminal is damaged, I need to find a way in. Must find a way in. Okay. Alright, so we're looking for IDs. Oh, and there's a route this way. Oops. I think we want to start in the... What did I spend? Event. Pretty sure the ultraviolet view is not costly. I'm assuming he couldn't get back here, but because we can stand up again, who knows? this should be safe from him. I can't imagine he can fit through the dog doors. Hey. EL9 solution, just main control empty container. Huh. That's a bit... That looks like puzzle instructions, but it's more complex than I expected. Feels like a Resident Evil puzzle. Unless I'm mistaken about what it's telling. Stabilizers for solution EL9, potential EL9. I'm gonna need a screenshot of this, I think. Base active, and I assume that's active and not actine or something. Ingredient 1, copper active 2, stabilizer. Citric acid can boost chlorhexadine's strength, could destroy our solution to acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. pH levels help copper stay active. EDTA, good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol, can weaken when a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Stabilizes metals and protects H2O2. Polyvinyl pipronidone, PVP. Good stabilizer, but could make the solution more viscous. UV can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride can balance chlorohexidine or lose strength fast. A weird single bullet point. Breaks down H2O2 and copper. Can accelerate decomposition too much. Real quick, because I took a screenshot and I don't want to make a mistake like last time, I'm going to quickly put myself in pause while I make sure that I'm not gonna do... Okay, cool. We're safe. Chemical pH levels. Oh my god, this is gonna be... I'm feeling like a really complex puzzle is coming, but maybe it's misleading me. Citric acid is a strong acid. Acetic acid is very acidic disinfectant. Phenol, hydrogen peroxide, or hexadine, copper ions. They want slightly acidic conditions. Yay. Water. Chloride, isopropyl alcohol. Polyvinyl pyrrolidone. Silver ions, and sodium bicarbonate. Screenshot. Yep, I have to make it. Okay. Man, this is gonna be a complex puzzle, I think. Unless I just brute force it. Choosing a base for EL9. Water improves penetration for pore surfaces. Doesn't work. Copper or hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Water alone. IPA is a very effective base, helps dissolve salt membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper peroxide. So IPA and copper seem plausible to me from what I read so far. Propylene glycol, risk of citric acid, pumping, copper ions. Degrade. Well, compatible with a copper. No big advantage over IPA, so I mean, I think they want me to pick IPA here. Base, active 1, copper. Yeah, they're confident that copper should be one of them. Being are active, and the stabilizer, there's only one stabilizer. And only one base. So I'm thinking IPA, copper. And copper ions. Oxide. Stabilizer should... Can't remember. Was it PvP? That looks good. ETTA. It looks like it works to me. Nice. Didn't even need to read it. I wonder what the symbols are for. They just swap back and forth. I can almost fit through this. I have a feeling that if there's a glitch that involves out of bounds, something like this is going to be useful. Anything I'm missing? Nothing I can see in my tiptoes. I really wonder if the tiptoes will ever be useful outside of the intro area, because I don't recall ever getting access to something with tiptoes that actually made a difference outside of that room. And there's still nothing on this side. Wonder why it lets me peek if I can't open the door. Oh no. I don't think these are openable, as far as my recollection goes. Oh, he's having a good time. My son. My large adult son. He's having a great time. Right over here. Unless that's just me. It's all me sounds. My son. Let's take the 3-day blinding soup out. See, this is a bombable wall. He had bombs. That's it? Okay. The echoing is so struggling to find the word, pervasive. Really difficult to tell if he's actually close or not. I have to get back because I allowed access to the decontamination room. Need the decontaminant. Yeah, it's just so echoey in here. Imagine working and living in here. Just, I mean, aside from the everything that makes this particular place horrible. was thinking more specifically the echoing in the halls and how inescapable it would be. Is that ringing artifacts? That's funny. Simulated ringing artifacts from edges on a CRT. Please don't come in here. Oh, come on. I tried. Okay. Well, there's nothing in there for me. However, there's also nowhere to hide in there. Whoop, 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 whoop. I think it's in the other room, if I'm not mistaken. And by it, I mean progress. Did we open this? Yes, terminal. I don't think so. Did we open this? Because that opened a door over here, right? Yeah, it was this key card from the spook. Yeah. And it did not open this. Okay. The old user ID, it has not changed. There is a projector nearby. When I started at. So let's see if there's anything in my notes. Save. Four, 3, 4, 1. Did he move? Did they move him out here? I would have been surprised, yeah, that's... He's just very audible. I should have taken a screenshot. I don't know, was it? 8349? No. Well, apparently. Even if it was, it's not the right answer. E379. 8379-9705. Come on. Oh no, I missed the other one. I forgot it. I didn't miss it. I just forgot it. Which is worse. 9705. Okay, 9705. This way, bud? Maybe. None of them. Okay. None written down or on my chest. And I believe Maria's was 4341 or similar. This console, I can't remember if I looked at it or not. I feel like I did. Harbor, large animal. Does not appear to be alive. Sections, soak into soil, data being the moon. Yeah, I've read this. And I think we did that. Okay. Yes, we did do that. So we just don't have the code for this, I guess. Tiptoes, so little difference. You'd think hopping would be effective because it's the moon. Can't go into the cistern, can I? Maybe I can't. No, I can't. Okay. It's just close enough as to make me think I might be about to fall in.
We came so far, further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Oh, this is the other side of the door that I was just at. Okay, all right. Right.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been.
This should be safe right here. It did come by. That was less illuminating than I hoped. Is that the moon creature? But we already have the creature, is there? Moon creature at home. That was it? Surely there's... Oh, here we go. 9154. And that's presumably the code I was looking for. Oh, is he alive? Do not forget. Ugh, God. Yeah, it's so noisy going through these. None of them are the noises you would expect one to be making. The situation. It's in here. It is 9154. I don't think there was any specific indication that that ID was the one that would work here, except the fact of being aware that this exists and presumably having tested the other codes. How do I... Oh. Use the elevator. An actually good solution for ladder physics. We have this now, right? Nope. Gauss, by the way. Surely not. RPD. Water diversion valve. Why is that written there? Hmm. Maybe this is where I run into Possible Monster. It's gonna be really interesting if I ever get the chance to find out someone collects a listing of all of the hidden messages, or someone goes through the effort of like really sweeping the game for them, because some of them were really not I guess telegraphed. Wow, finally some Japanese. You never see that in space. Very pretty room. Pretty game in general, of course. At this point, I should get my 3-day blinding soup out. Is this a wall? No. It becomes one. Eventually. Man, it's impossible to see. Hear any creatures yet? Wait a minute. Okay, alright. It is 2 different languages. Well, it's really 6, but every time I have to look and make sure if they're just doing Japanese twice or just Chinese twice. Oh, good. that death or required progress? Oh, we're back here. He's definitely over there. There we go. Okay. I think where I go next is over here, assuming that I have emptied the overflow chamber. I think I did. Okay. Door hasn't opened suddenly. Everything's completed except for the canal, where we must find another way in. I so desperately want to find some weird glitch to drop down. I don't think he's supposed to sound this close. Unless they're just trying to spook me via odd means. Because it's definitely not the same thing going on below as above. I should have looked around with that after I woke up from getting grabbed. An ongoing cycle of natural actions and patterns. It's almost like a routine, perhaps. Incident report: missing person Kenneth Murphy, lead engineer, on 1979 February 2nd, 10th. For the airlock ID log at 2:37 lunar time, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. Notes: on duty crew sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the past in the event Murphy returns. Williams' terminal. I think we do have a Williams ID. This feels like an entrance room. This is just a weird place to put a big, I guess, mission statement quote on the wall, considering it's behind a pillar. Maybe this is an entrance or something. I don't know. It's just an odd layout for vibe. Incident report: canal incident, deceased person, August 29th, 1978. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Mathieu Giraud went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved Giraud via the tether connection. Giraud was in poor condition and had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Giraud went into cardiac arrest and died on the 29th of August 1978 at 8:25 Lunar time. A burial was held outside of the base for Giraud. Medical evaluation of patient Giraud by tether partner. No, not by tether partner, but noting that Henry Becker was a tether partner. Summary: male, 49 years, physicist. General appearance: barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation with the canal location. He cannot speak clearly and had issues with breathing. His general appearance is alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic, but stabilized after he administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and is being given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber, psychologist, spoke with Giraud briefly before he was administered sodium triopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. This is about an hour before his death. Report signature does not actually include a signature by physician.
The canal whispers my name, urging me forward. Okay. One final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Trying to clip through the wall, I'm sorry. Let's see. Williams 9154. Same as before. No tasks. He's got a lot. Start with his diary. He's got a lot of these too. March 20th, 1979, a magnificent mammalian specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. April 5th. The others think they are hallucinations. They are mistaken. They are memories. June 4th. I slept in the main control lab. Oh, MCL. Last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. June 29th. I know now. There is no place for us here. Not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. July 12th. Just a few of us left now. It won't be long until we are all together. August 20th. It's time to join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. She's in the main control lab, whoever she is. I assume the snaky thing we saw, but we also saw what looked like the corpse to me. Entity B, recovery. We've been seeing Entity A as far as I can tell. I'm gonna get the mouse as far out of the way as possible while still looking at the screen. 3 was a lot better looking. Oh, blood soaked into the soil. Okay, this follows from the previous. Yeah, we saw that portion of the corpse. What is with the licking of the lips in these recordings? I don't get it. Second life form has been discovered, anatomically distinct from Entity A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the Arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely caused from choking on an apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. And that's not possible to read. That's not, gotta be honest, that's not especially subtle. Use the interface module to upgrade to security level 3. Very nice. Maybe? Hello? Hello? The module suck. Module updated. There we go. Bit of a waste of energy because it fucked up a couple times. Alright, has my tasks changed? No. Oh, sort of. Now the interface module has been upgraded to level 3, I can return to the ward and access the restricted areas. That's true! I need to hurry. Why do I need to hurry? Okay, so we gotta cross the moon surface again. Why is this the route to get to there? There's definitely something funny you can do with those ladders. I don't know what it is yet, but it's gotta be real. I'm on security module mode, right? I think so. Oop. Maybe this is why I must hurry, because I know I'm...
Don't give up.
I can feel death approaching. Yeah, that ladder fucked up. I didn't even do anything and the ladder got weird. Let's quickly save, because I love saving. And I'll be very sad I didn't save. Die, like that one time. Yeah, like it's definitely implying he's like right on the other side of this. But I really don't feel like his AI should be active in that way. It's misleading, and not in like the way you want your horror monster to be misleading, I think. Oh, he is here. Okay. Well, maybe he wasn't. That sound was really inescapable. You could hear him walking around almost no matter what. Like right now, the outside is the outside of the moon, or is the moon's surface. Interface module above. Oh, come on. You could hear him like he was on the other side of the airlock door. It really doesn't feel intentional. Because they do model no sound on here. So it's not like they're unaware of how that works. Because, for example, certain movie series, of which I am known to be a fan of, seems to forget a fair amount of the time when it's convenient, despite the tagline. Nothing seems off, aside from my previous observation that the Earth texture appears to be mirrored vertically for some reason. Really don't think that's a bit of an optimization that this engine needs at this time in history, but what do I know? And maybe it's not mirrored, it's just unfortunate that it looks that way. I mean, they definitely mirrored almost every texture in this game. So here, okay, here's my other thing. We're in the same suit, right? We're in exactly the same suit as... This is what gets me. We're in the exact same suit as we are everywhere else in the game. But when we're on the moon's surface, then we walk slowly and bouncily. But once we're in the bases, we're not walking that way anymore, and that doesn't make any sense. I run into this, like, feels like in every piece of space media that features, like spacewalks and walks on the surface of the moon or whatever, like, they forget that gravity doesn't turn on when you're indoors or something. Or, I mean, some shows or whatever, that actually is what's going on. Like, they have anti-gravity or artificial gravity. But like Alien Isolation has the scene where I'm constantly making fun of it. Every time you oxygen gets sucked out of the room, then gravity disappears. The show For All Mankind, they're on the moon, and if they're indoors, where they can film people's faces directly, then there's gravity. But once they're on the moon, it's back to moon gravity. It's just a bit excessive. So it's a bit of a silly oversight. If it even is an oversight, it's and I get why it happens that way, because it's really hard to actually film fake moon gravity, and no gravity is kind of its own thing. Anyway, this is what you would get if you were watching certain types of media with me, bitching about gravity and oxygen and I don't believe... Oh, prongs. The prongs. That's right. Okay. Do I have the doors for the prongs locked? I think this all needs to be on. Yeah, justify turn. Let's see what my tasks are. Prongs, yep. That actions you be taken at the prong terminals, they are misaligned. Okay. I'm not sure. By the way, that guy should be able to get around here. I think I don't know if there's anything stopping me from opening the door out here. Come to think of it. It may be that it won't let me open this door. Like, I should be running bouncy right now. I should be able to do moon hops. There's no reason. No reason otherwise. Oh, I thought this was locked with level 3. I'm just wrong. Okay. Well, this reminds me I need to rewatch Moon and find out if it falls prey to the same problem. I don't feel like it does. vague recollection that Prong 2 is over here, maybe? I might be thinking of this room. Echography, yeah. Is this Prong 2? Right here? It's imaging 2. I don't think I need to come back here. Choosing to believe I don't need to come back here. Actually, I want to go this way. I know for sure Prong 1 is just inside this door. But I don't remember for sure if the breaker to unlock it is here. Yeah. It's not here. I mean, this area isn't that big. I just get extremely lost over on that side. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'm fine with that. Wrong one. Man, I don't know where Prong 2 is. I really don't know where Prong 2 is. It's gotta be over there. This is not what I was expecting. Huh. Okay. Don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, okay. I'm just watching the. Okay, if you say so. If you can measure it that way, then it feels relatively as though it should be trivial to just do it automatically, but whatever. Insist. I'm going to unlock the doors. I don't need the lift entrance. Don't need the lift entrance, so we can just turn that off. I will power the commons doors, but I won't open them. This is the left entrance, right? Right. Cool. I don't think I need to go back. There's a friend over there. That's not unlocked. No. But I am going over here to save. This progress was not. I really didn't like losing progress that one time. Are you right there, bud? Sounds like it. He's licking the wall. Oh, hey, rude. Don't think you can come in here. Glad that shot, quote unquote, worked, because it seems a little picky about whether I'm aiming at the right spot or not. I did see where he is. Might have to pause the stream in a bit, by the way. Just briefly. Actually, never mind. The stream, the pause must happen. Alright, I will take a quick break. See you guys on the other side. Be back soon. I have returned. Huh. Oh. That's mean. Yeah, I don't think I had any choice but to wake him up right then. See, surely they could have done something to prevent that from happening. Is that there's no way that's supposed to happen. Okay, so I'm looking for the breaker for prong 2 and the door to prong 2. Problem being, our son is somewhere in here. He's just teleported. Can't be the only person who's played this that's run into that. Shoot, where is it? This is a wall, sort of. Prong 2? Prong 2! Left servers, don't need that. Sweet. Don't like that he can definitely fit. Cool. Now presumably I go back to the blue hall, I think, or to the archive. Either way, same direction. Where is he? He's close. I'm the one who knocked the barrel, and it's just gonna do that forever. At least it figured out it should just fall over. If it's gonna have infinite energy, it may as well fall over. Come on, where is he? Gone. Did he crouch in the corner? No, he's still walking. Somewhere. Maybe he is invisible. Did he do it? Did he finally pull off the invisibility? He did! I'm so glad for him. I'm so glad for him. He finally... See, okay, so for so much of the game, he's just been visible when he shouldn't be? That's wild. I cannot comprehend what could have gone wrong to result in that. That is so crazy. What an unfortunate bug to occur in a game like this. Because that really didn't... I really don't think it helped all that much. check the archives or the iconography. Okay. Well, begin reboot. Nameless. Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. All right. All right. So my theory about the canal is 100% correct. I must have read that before and forgot because it sounds familiar. Okay. I hope I have enough power because I didn't put down prong 2. That's an expensive door. And now that I'm here, I don't know that I... Battery still seems good. Things considered. I think one more shot and I'll be down a bar, but that's probably okay. Just barely. Turn that on because, well, shoot, I might not be able to get out. I don't think I'll be able to get out. We'll have everything on. We have the budget. Iconography is technically this room, as I recall. And they couldn't get in earlier. I didn't actually remember that. Considering that, I'm going to shut imaging 1 and 2. Because I don't want to regret having these on later. Though I probably will need to reopen 1, because I'm pretty sure that's the way out. But my son can't bother us now that I've shut the doors. So. As time goes on, I'm beginning to wonder if it's more and more probable that he actually is my son. That could be a problem.
Reality diverges from our expectations. The canal, the moon. It requires us, and we require it. Another contraction.
Yeah, okay, uh-huh. Align surface imaging prongs to the contact point. Get the scan. Alright. The ripening and induction terminal immediately? Okay. I don't believe they have recalled those terms or encountered those terms elsewhere in the game. Don't remember seeing those. Imaging 2. I'm very, very confident I don't need to go to imaging again. Oh, the path. Oh. Path to induction, alright. Oh, that kind of, I see, that kind of induction. Why? The multiple paths here is it's kind of mysterious in that, like, I don't feel like there's a point. There hasn't been a point to these alternate routes in the vents before. And this feels like the same kind of situation. Where we have multiple routes. And the purpose is at the least not obvious. Besides, maybe the intent to get me lost, but it's basically just like a hash, just a grid. Huh. I wasn't expecting to be able to come in here in this way. Okay. Sure. Oh, thought I could go down. Love me a big fan. Big fan of fans. Big fan. Big fan, big fan. Right here. Oop. Don't fall on the spike. That wouldn't be good.
Keep pushing forward.
Wonder if this is supposed to be our voice. Is this a sign to turn on UV mode? Maybe? No? Mm-hmm. I save on this, perhaps? Nope. Where did the projectors are interesting, because there's never actually any projector apparatus. There's no, like, projector happening. Or, there's no object that would be doing projection, is what I should say. But we're getting a projection. It's very strange. I'm gonna call it a choice. Yeah, like this whole side hall, like what is the point? I'm so confused. Because that's all over this game. That kind of thing. Oh, no more power. No more power control, okay. I mean, we are having a lunar quake, so... No, I'm sorry, it's an earthquake. It's an earthquake, not a lunar quake. It's an earthquake. Just out of curiosity. The door has been opened. On final stage, the raping. The canal needs me. I need it, I assume. What does this say? Archive inactive. Okay, because everything turned off. Yeah. Game. What? Fuck. So I clicked right then to try to see if I could make it play a video. So there's a play button. I don't know if I had perfect timing or if I actually did have to click. It is his favorite show. And this is when we play I'm a Punk Rocker. He's just gonna stay that way forever now. Yeah, it's just gonna play on repeat. Okay. Then I will leave him. To the canal. Uh-huh. No battery. I had plenty of battery. What are you talking about? It's really interesting that they just completely dropped this mode in the second phase entirely. There was never a single point where we had to use it. Or if there was a place we could have used it, I never spotted it. And I totally believe I'm that unobservant, but because the game kind of preps you for having to be very observant with how you proceed and cognizant of what you're doing. And I completely would believe that I failed to do that. But you certainly weren't ever required to use the lightning bolt attack throughout that. Just the first half of the game thing. No, I insist on going into the darkness. Where the game doesn't want me to go. Presumably. Shouldn't be that dark. Okay, there's nothing. Fall? They can fall. Okay.
You've come so far. One final step.
Ooh, it's the Death Stranding. We're at the Death Stranding. Okay, you can pretend you can hide the whole gun from me. Still have the gun. Can't take it away. Alright, so we got a C mine here. A depth charge. It appears. Ooh. What's in it? Is it my son? Is it me?
Together. We begin anew. Through me, you endure. Through you, I endure.
Okay, back in 1999, 2025. Richard Prism Lunar Containment Recovery Plan Program reference Prism Canal Expedition 1979. Started unknown date. Summary August 3rd, 2025. The objective was to recover data associated with the original Prism Canal Expedition from 1970. Prism Lunar Expedition blank geological contractions within the site known as the canal. Operations continued until 1979. In 1999, Union Plaza Resort employee John Cooper reported the discovery of blank Union Plaza blank operational irregularities. Blank software engineer sent to correct the automated security network entered the ward. That would be us. Contraction events align with patterns from the original Prism Canal expedition, escalating intensity. Objectives. Primary objectives. Recover all Prism mission data and related to the canal. Retrieve blank or irregular value. Secondary objectives. Blank into determinate origin or unauthorized function. The grammar there was really weird. Mission report, the LCRP, lunar touchdown at 8:27 UTC, approximately 800 meters from the ward's blank airlock. Upon entry of the ward, the crew reported a dense concentration of particulate matter described as blank or pollen. I'm going to assume spores or pollen. At 10:18, substantial interference. At 11:52, complete telemetry loss. The redactions here are a little weird. Final transmission contained one image. Of the plants growing in the cave. And the image had a whole lot of squishy noises associated for some reason. Chapter 1. Oh. That's it. Now I can't eliminate the possibility that I missed some major secrets. And it's definitely not a game that's particularly open about what is going on with it. Like what's going on with the story there. Very interesting game. I'm glad I finally was able to play it, both within the short term of streaming this and actually getting the chance to play it enough times to finish, and also after 13 years of waiting. It's not what I expected at all from the preview videos, and I'm pretty sad that we didn't get more of what the game was in the first half, honestly. I really liked the feel of the first half of the game, and I liked the change in era that we got going back to 20 years. I don't know, I guess there was 3 events. There was the 1979 event, the 1999 event, and then the expedition in 2025, which is us arriving after everything happened. I think. I don't know. Maybe we weren't related to the 2025 thing at all, and that's just kind of a framing, a story frame. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find out if I did miss a lot, because I think there's like interpretation of events that I'm missing. There's probably all kinds of hidden messages. Like I was obsessed with finding those hidden messages, and I only found a pretty small handful that could have been in the game. No, what I was saying, I really like the way the game played in the first half with the lightning gun and the robots, and just the vibe of the newer space station, and the latter space station, the 1979 Prism cult, was good in its own way, but I guess I just go, the aesthetic of the first half worked better for me, just personally, on a personal level. But thank you for joining me for the routine streams. Thank you for joining me today on Christmas. If you celebrate, or if you don't and would otherwise be doing who knows what. I'll be continuing to look into this game to find out if there's anything further I missed. I will be watching the developers' future efforts with great interest, etc. And I will get back to Silent Hill F, but not today. Unless I'm surprised by going back to Silent Hill F as well. Don't count on it. But yeah, next time you see me, hopefully, unless some other major game that speaks to me as a absolute must play comes up before then, hopefully next time it'll be Silent Hill F. But I still need to actually replay the beginning part up to the UFO ending. And we can keep going into Hinako's story. Well, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you when I see you.